we've got fucking Succession coming back. You don't watch that?
I don't watch. Sopranos and Breaking Bad are basically the only shows that I can talk about. Basically, I'm trying to think of like
you'll inevitably. I would wager you get dragged into Succession at some point.
I think so
because it's up there.
Yeah, it's on my list.
It's really well written. Unfortunately, even though it's about annoying rich white people just shitting on each other.
I'm 90% sure I'm not gonna watch.
What did they frame it as? Like Arrested Development, but something. Like,
yeah, it's
isn't
like
it a bunch of rich white people?
Yeah, but it's,
I'm not watching just off of that.
Damn,
it wouldn't even.
All white people?
No, I said rich white people.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
that would never capture me. Could never. Like it's a similar feeling I have with people who watch these like British, like these English old shows from like the 1700s or the 1800s or the 1900s, like these British dramas, and I'm like, there is nothing here. That's gonna, like,
Downton Abbey.
Yeah, exactly.
But I've heard that's fire
but there's
too.
a million of them. There's a million of these shows.
Like Bridgerton.
The Crown.
Yeah.
Bridgerton.
Yeah.
I don't know what you were thinking.
Brickerberry.
I don't know what you were thinking. How you were going to.
It's like and it's boring.
Yeah,
There's like nothing.
Fucking
It's just
Shakespeare
dialogue.
bullshit off. We know you're in 2023 recording this shit. Fuck you. Period piece. Fuck you. Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care.
I
And now
can't.
they have a new crop of like, it's the same sort of genre, but there's black people in it.
Yeah, that's Bridgerton.
And it's it's like, look, there were black people who could, African people who could assimilate to the English.
According
norms
to
and
most
standards.
historians.
Right.
They were doing stuff
There were
too.
black people there.
But it's all about black people proving themselves to Europeans. Like, I'm human too, you know, but they're not treated as humans in the end anyways, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, this is just like a white supremacist jack off.
I would watch Bridgerton just because it's called Bridgerton, because I like that name. Like, yo, you catch Bridgerton?
Bridgerton's crazy.
I've been
last
watching
name.
the Bridgies, so good.
Yeah, like the show's called Bridge. Why are you calling it that?
Do you watch Bridgerton?
Oh, hell no. No, that would, no.
Yeah.
I don't watch it either.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah. To your point about the white supremacist jerk off, I've felt that way for years because every show is just like billions. You know what I mean? Or like money, suits. You know, it's like it's just rich white guys and people tuning in.
Right.
Wow.
I'm like, what are you getting out of
You
this?
tell them.
Right.
You've got the money, the education, and the racial advantages.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Just that's what it is. It's always like bonch. It's just some fucking one-word show that's about white people doing shit with money.
And to be clear, like as a creative, as a black person, as a human being, I'm not like one of these people that's like, you know, every work of fiction has to hit the diversity quota, has to have. I'm literally not one of those people. But it's like, what's the story?
It's oversaturated.
Yeah, but it's like, what's the story being told here? Who are the characters? Like, how am I supposed to relate on literally anything?
Yeah.
When it's a bunch of rich white people drama, how could I ever get emotionally invested in something like that? Yeah. I would have to have some type of like inroads with the values of those characters or that world, or some delusions about myself in that world, you know?
I think you would only get a kick out of it from probably just a screenwriter perspective.
Yeah.
That would maybe be it. Because the one interesting part is how they're able to have this kind of ensemble cast and kind of really make it robust, all their characters. In the same way as Sopranos, where they're all kind of shitty, I think they do a similar thing. But it's also written by rich liberal white people also.
Right.
I mean, it's still effective, but they're also doing a thing where it's like, this is what the fucking elites would fucking say. You know, like... So, but man, just a wildly entertaining show.
I was gonna say, like, I love Lord of the Rings. I mean, like, come on. There's no black people in those films.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like I can bite and chew on that, like on so many different levels. So I'm not. It's like not coming from that place.
9 were given to the race of elves, the wisest and fairest of all beings. It's like, what? Why is fairness such a high?
There's a similar,
They're like, I've never seen a fairer goddess in my life.
Right. Fair.
This was written in the this was written back in the day for sure.